Y'all been watching Avatar: Last Airbender? Thumbs up if you still binge watch old cartoons, especially amazing ones like Avatar: Last Airbender. If you don't, still thumbs up. What's up, guys? It's Destiny Lashay here, and today I'm back with yet another video. Please excuse my blue tongue throughout this video because I just filmed the video before and I realized my freaking tongue was blue the whole time. So yeah, excuse that. What is up, y'all? Destiny Lashay here. Welcome back. If this is your first time on this channel, if this is your first time seeing this face, how y'all doing? Go ahead and push that subscribe button. I'm a part of this family we got going on here. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I missed y'all. Today, I'm going to be doing my BMT experience Q&A, answering some questions you guys have been asking me about my experience through my Instagram, Twitter, and my past YouTube videos. This is a continuation of my last video. If you have not checked that out yet, go ahead and click on it to hear about my first time arriving at BMT. And yeah, if you are interested in seeing this video, continue watching, but I'm about to hop right into it. Alrighty, first question. Y'all, I'm freaking blind, like not even playing. I'm gonna grab my daggone glasses. My spectacles. Alright, how often do you get to call home? You get the initial phone call home, and that's just to let your parents and family know that you're okay. And then I believe you get your second phone call your third week. And that, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, when you're in BMT, the first 3.5 weeks without your phone and talking to your family, it's a little hard. The people usually cry on their first phone call home, which is like the second night you're there. And they usually cry on the second phone call home, which is their third week. And also, I believe you get the privilege of having your 5th week phone call as well. And we did, and then we also got a phone call right after we got back from Beast, which was the end of our week 7. Also, we have these things called base liberties, where you get granted like 2 to 3 hours to like go out and walk around on base and go out to eat on base, or you go to the mall. You can't bring anything back unless it's like boots. A lot of people brought back boots. When you go on your base liberties, the mini malls that we go get food in, like shop and look around and everything, they have payphones. And so a lot of people would do that, make their phone calls every time we had a base liberty, which is maybe like 3 times, I think. But the thing about that is you can either spend your base liberty like kind of having fun or whatever. A lot of people want to make those phone calls. A lot of people want to make those phone calls. A lot of people want to make those phone calls home, so there's a line, like, and there's only like 2 payphones, so there could be a line up to 15-20 people, and those people don't have to limit their time. Like, they can be on the phone for 30 minutes if they want to, and it's like you either spend your time waiting in line and possibly not get to talk to your family on the phone, or you know, just have fun, enjoy your base liberty. So yeah, that's the risk of that. But yeah, those are the phone calls you get. Ooh, this is a good one. Okay, did you get the peanut butter shot?
Yes.
Yes, everyone got the peanut butter shot unless you were like had some kind of form saying you were allergic or something like that, but I wasn't allergic to nothing, so I got the peanut butter shot. I remember before going into basic training, my brother was like, oh my god, the peanut butter shot, it hurts so bad. And it's like, it's in your butt.
Don't you show your butt?
It wasn't bad for me. The doctors tell you there, they tell you that peanut butter shot, it affects everyone differently. For some people it may hurt, for some people it may not. It just depends on your body. For me, it felt like a regular shot, and then the pain comes afterwards. You're just sore. You have to move the muscle around, and the more you move it, the quicker the soreness goes away. But it was not that bad for me. But I can't say the same will be for someone else. So yeah, peanut butter shot, man. It's not that bad for me. How is church in BMT? So in BMT, you have the option to go to so many different types of services. I believe you're limited to only go to like 1 service. But I know there's a couple people, including myself, who would go to like 1 or 2 services. CP, which is Protestant Christian. CP service, they had the Muslim service, they had a lot of things. So you have a lot of options if you are a religious person and you want to go to services on Sunday. It's really nice. And then even if you're not religious, they have atheist service, and I heard a lot of people enjoyed that as well. Even people who weren't atheists went to that because they like show memes apparently. I never went to it, but I heard a lot of people had fun there. But yeah, I really enjoyed going to Sunday services. And yeah, like I said, even if you're not religious and you still want to see different kinds of services, it's still nice to get out of the dorms and a little bit away from all of the MTIs and yelling and everything. So yeah, I would recommend going to services even if you're not religious. So when is Beast Week? So for those of you who don't know what I mean when I say Beast, you have this thing called Beast Week. You spend a week in a mock deployed environment, basically spending a week acting as if you were deployed, living in tents, wearing all your full gear, eating MREs all week. You do the obstacle course through that week. You live as if you're in a deployed environment. So that's what Beast Week is. I'm pretty sure Beast Week was 6 weeks. Let me see. Oh, no. Beast Week is your 7th week of training. So right before you graduate, you go to Beast, and it's kind of crazy because I was the Beast monitor.
Who?
So yeah, I laid low all throughout BMT, and I did not intend on taking on any kind of leadership roles, but my MTI randomly selected me. I think he wanted to select people who were trying to lay low and make them like step up. I think that's how I got chosen to be Beast Monitor.
Got it!
The Beast Monitor is basically, you have your dorm chief, and your dorm chief is the one person in your flight who is in charge of everyone all the time other than your MTI. So you have your instructor, and then you have your dorm chief, which is one of your flight mates who's like in charge of you guys. So Beast Monitor is the Beast version of dorm chief. So yeah, I was stressed. I'm not gonna lie, I did not enjoy Beast at all. Like, it was not fun for me at all. I feel like I might have had a little bit more fun if I wasn't Beast Monitor, because I would have been a little less stressed out. But other than that, it wasn't too bad. But like, Beast was probably my least favorite part of BMT. Someone had a question about the gas chambers. Woo! So the gas chambers, hands down, the thing that I was most afraid of about BMT. Going into a room and having to breathe in gas that isn't meant to be breathed in. I was really scared. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't fun at all for me. How it went is, you go in groups of like 12 or something, and before going in the chamber, they make you practice putting on like your mask and everything, protective gear, and then you finally line up to go into the gas chambers and walk in. And I was like the second to last group out of like 5 groups going in. Before putting my mask on, there was already some tear gas in the air, so my throat was already kind of burning and everything. We put our mask on, and then we walk in. The point of the gas chamber is just to make you see how important the mask and protective gear is. So they make you breathe in, inhale, exhale. They make you do like jumping jacks. They said, when you take this off, each one of you are going to say your appointing statement. Then you're going to walk single file out of here, no pushing, no nothing. They drop a little pellet in the gas thing, and it starts. They made us do jumping jacks, and then they say take your mask off, and they say we want to see that it's affecting you, so we're not really trying to let y'all until like we see that it's affecting you. I took it off, and I tried to like hold my breath for a little bit, like take little tiny sniffs in. As soon as I took a little tiny breath, like my nostrils was on fire, nostrils was burning, and then like once you feel your nostrils burning, you're like, oh. What the fuck? And then you breathe in, and then you're like, oh shoot. Now you're coughing and your nostrils are burning. I try to keep my eyes closed because I was like, if my nostrils are gonna be burning, my throat's gonna be burning, at least I can keep my eyes closed. And then lo and behold, my eyes start watering and they start burning, and it was just like, God, get me out of here. I was pretty close to the door, so I got out of there pretty quick. They say don't touch your eyes, don't rub your face, it'll make it worse. So hey, I listened. They make you keep your arms out in a T and walk around pavement that was in front and outside. Getting out of there, my lungs and nose, they were cool, but my eyes were like burning so bad. I walked around the pavement twice, and by the time we walked around twice, all the burning had stopped. So that probably took 2 minutes for everything to stop burning. Everyone's like face is snotty and gross, and it's just like, yuck. But yeah, that's how the gas chambers went for me. It's not that bad. Some people said they would do it again. Me personally, I wouldn't do it again because I don't like pain and not being able to breathe. But yeah, that's how that is. A lot of people had questions about taking the written test, like how was it compared to taking the ASVAB? And honestly, while you're in BMT, every day you're going to classes. You go to breakfast and then you go to class, and then sometimes you even go to afternoon classes because you're learning. If you're in basic training, you're learning how to be an airman. Everything that's on the test, the written test, is what you learn in class. You might, before the test, want to study some, get some flashcards. That's what me and my flight mates did. Shout out to Cannon and Hindle. Those are my study buddies. I miss y'all. But yeah, we got flashcards and we just quizzed each other, and I ended up making a 90 on it. So yeah, I honestly think it's super easy. If you're not go test, just study some. If you are, maybe you don't even need to study. But yeah, the written test is not that bad. I'm pretty sure you take it in your 6th week. You take your written test in your 6th week. You do the gas chambers in the 6th week as well. I'm pretty sure. My memory is all, it's hard for me to remember some things. Reoccurring question I keep seeing in the comments is like the physical requirements. Is PT hard? Like I said in one of my other videos, my BMT Tech School Q&A video, I can't really say whether it's hard or not hard because it all depends on your body and how in shape you are. But you will definitely get in shape while in BMT. We run every other day and we do strength training every other day. Everyone in your squadron is PTing together, but you're separated by your flights and everything. Run days, everyone's running together. You wear a belt that has a color. The level is like red, yellow, green, blue. Blue being like the best in shape and red being you need the most work. And so yeah, run days, you wear a belt based on your level, and you know your level because when you get there, you take an initial PT test and your scores determine, you know, what color you are. You run and you're whatever color you are, you run in that lane. They label you because they want to know how hard they need to push you when you're running and everything. And then strength days, we don't wear belts because we're not running, but you get a good get a good workout. At first, strength days were harder than run days for me, but then like eventually they all became like, you know, doable. PT, you will get in shape. It's nothing crazy, like you're not gonna be ripped coming out of BMT, but you will be in some decent shape. You'll be able to run and do a good amount of push-up and crunches. That's all I can really say. Just in case you guys are wondering, I started out as a yellow belt, which is like right above the bottom, and then I ended BMT as a green belt, which is it's red, yellow, green, blue. So yeah, I wasn't crazy in shape, but I improved. BMT will do it to you. Last question was about shooting weapons and everything. I was nervous about that. Not a person who has ever shot a gun or anything. You get evaluated on your ability to break down the weapon and then put it back together and put it back together correctly. And then you don't actually get to shoot anything until we get to Beast, which is where you go to CADM and you get to like actually shoot at a target and everything. And that's actually pretty fun. If you are nervous about weapons, not knowing how to properly use a weapon, if I can do it, you can do it, because I knew nothing about weapons before BMT. I passed, so. Okay, y'all, that is all of the questions I'm answering for y'all today. I hope this video was helpful and entertaining as well. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see y'all next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.